What's up, everybody? My name's Big Cam. Welcome back to another movie review. Today we are talking about an animated, family-friendly movie, 2024's The Garfield movie, from director Mark Dindal. He was also the director of things like Emperor's New Groove, Chicken Little. I loved those movies when I was a kid. But this one here stars Chris Pratt as the lasagna-loving, Monday-hating Garfield. We find out that his father is a cat named Vic, played by Sam L. Jackson, which is hilarious. If you're a fan of Ted Lasso, or maybe Game of Thrones, if there's kids watching this, probably not. But Hannah Waddingham, she plays Rebecca in Ted Lasso. She is the voice of the evil villain cat, Jinx. Love Hannah Waddingham with a passion. I love her. Otto is a bull, and he's voiced by Ving Rhames. Goofy, deep voice. There's also Nicholas Hoult in there, Cecily Strong, Harvey Gillen. Brett Goldstein plays Roland, which I believe is the big fat roly-poly bear dog, whatever he is. He's like got skin that stretches over his face. Also from Ted Lasso, really thought that was funny. Bowen Yang's in there, Snoop Dogg, Janelle James, Angus Cloud, rest in peace. He was a part of Euphoria. Jeff Foxworthy was in there. Wow, quick little Jeff Foxworthy bringing in for a voice. Okay. When I got to scoring this movie, I was like, it's a kid's movie, it's animated, I'm watching this by myself, I needed a bit of a palate cleanser, you know what I mean, that type of thing, where I was watching some intense stuff, and I was like, okay, you know what I could really use? Something just kind of dumb and for the kids, and just something I don't need to pay attention to all that much, but still get it. And it was actually a good movie. It's 101 minutes, so it's a little bit over 90-minute movie, you know, what is that, hour 41-minute movie. Not a bad little runtime, you know, especially for something like this, a kid's attention span. But it told like a decent little story, like a little heist story, a little family bringing back together, reunion type of thing. Sam L. Jackson is Garfield's dad, with Chris Pratt voicing Garfield. I thought that was all hilarious. You know, and there's quite a few lines in this that I loved from Chris Pratt. Like, there was one in particular where he's getting called roadkill, and he's like, that's a possum. That's not roadkill. He's not dead. That's just, he's the best at what he does, and possums know how to play dead. And he goes, well, Daniel Day Possum here should go do Shakespeare in the Park. And I was like, Daniel Day Possum? Just coming off the news today that Daniel Day-Lewis is coming back out of retirement to come into another acting role. Made me laugh so hard. So hard, it really did. But then I was thinking about the score, and I was like, well, I can't give this like a good score. I'm like a grown man without kids. Like, so in my mind, if you guys know like Dave Portnoy's One Bite Pizza reviews, certain styles of stuff he doesn't like, so he gives lower scores. That doesn't mean that the product wasn't good. It just means it's not his style, right? So I've gotten to like the conclusion in my mind that animated movies like this that I'm not really into, but I still want to, you know, check out, they're going to be anywhere from like a 2 out of 5 stars to a maybe 3 out of 5 stars at the most. I gave this movie 2.5 out of 5 stars, about a 5 out of 10. That like 4 to 5 out of 10 range is about where a animated children's movie sits for me these days. You know, I'm just into other things, and I like other things much more than an animated kids movie. But a 5 out of 10, that's still a good movie in my mind. You know, it might not be the best score, but a 5 out of 10, you know, is a good movie, but maybe that 5 points that you didn't give it goes to it not being your style. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to go to it being a bad movie. It's just not really my thing. But I did enjoy myself. I had a good time with this. It was a great little palate cleanser. So comment below, what are your favorite animated family-friendly movies? I know growing up for me it was like a Monsters Inc., which I might want to do for spooky season coming up. I don't know if that counts, but it does have monsters in the title, so you know, it's close enough. I know, growing up I loved James P. Sullivan, and I still do. Mike Wazowski, you know, still great. There's other animated ones out there too that I'm just blanking on at the moment. This current director that did this movie, Emperor's New Groove, I remember that as a kid, loving that. I probably haven't seen it in 20 years, but, you know, still remember it being good from getting forced to watch it in like first grade type of thing. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys are new to the channel and you want to see more movie reviews and Comically Boston's and breakdowns for The Penguin Show and Agatha All Along coming each week, weekly nerdy news Comically Boston podcast on Monday. Stay tuned, y'all, and thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video, subscribe if you're new, hit that bell so you don't miss future videos. My name is Big Cam. Thank you so much for stopping on by, and I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Peace.